What was that?
I don't know. I think it was a bee.
What's a beat?
I don't know if you know, but the most important person in ancient Egypt was the pharaoh, believed to be Horus, the son of Ra, was the sun god back in the ancient Egyptian days. Now, don't doze off, I just started. I invited a couple of friends to get this party started. Now, I gotta go quick, because I can't waste your time. I brought the most important pharaohs of ancient Egyptian time. Now, the first one coming up is pretty pleasant. It's Ramesses II.
I don't know. Wait. I was the greatest ruler in the 19th dynasty. Son of Seti believed that I was set out to be the greatest pharaoh that has ever been seen. So I took the throne when I was only 20, had the second longest reign of any Egyptian pharaoh, and I had a lot of money. Now I started out doing various military campaigns. My depositions often included my children. I think I had 98, or at least 95. I would count them all, but I never had the time. I also unspurred monuments made by the older pharaohs by erasing their names and carving my own. I declared myself a god before my 20 years of reign. Something also insane, I outlived 12 of my sons. Ain't that insane? Another thing crazy about my life, I had over 200 wives. Now I gotta go because my several wives are waiting for me. I know you sad, but at least you get he's something about King Tut.
Yo, I'm King Tut. You seen that Ramesses II got nothing on me. I inherited the throne at 20. That's fine. I inherited the throne at 9. Now, I didn't do anything great. Mostly famous for inheriting the throne at a very young age. It was pretty hard to adjust controlling something so powerful at a very young age, so they provided me with an aide, Hiram Habe, who assisted me through 10 years of reign. Life was pretty good until the Nubians and Assyrians sacked over territory. Luckily, I was trained in the military. You probably didn't know this, but I'm good at bow and arrow. I'm like ancient Egyptian Robin Hood. Now, my rap is done. Next up is, you might guess who? It's my man Khufu.
Khufu, best pharaoh in the 4th dynasty, that's who. Would you please list up, because I'm the one who created the Great Pyramid of Giza. Pretty good idea. Let me tell you something about my life. I inherited the throne at 25. I had 9 sons, 15 daughters, and 3 wives. This is Khufu's autobiography. I died in 2366 BC. My mother was Queen Hephaestus. Giza demonstrated my power and wealth. It was a massive structure that took decades to even build. It took 2,300,000 building blocks that each were 2.5 tons of pure rock. People would say bad stuff about me like I was cruel and wicked when I was in the lead. I sold my daughter when I was short on money. I already done. I already spit in my 9 lines. Next is my son, Khafra.
Everybody gets snapping, you know the flow of the Nile, so we will all be king undisputed, respected, saluted. Father, please give me the throne. I'll be the greatest pharaoh ever known.
My son, I believe that you are the one to finish the second part of Giza that I've already built. You will be the next pharaoh when my time is done. You will be the next pharaoh in the making. Stealing the land, first command, the throne is yours. I'll see you up there looking down with Horus and Ray. Just remember, don't get carried away.
Thanks, Dad. Now let me tell you a little about my life. I created the Sphinx, which guards my tomb site. You probably already know my father's Khufu. He believed I was the one to take the throne when his time was done. Now it's my time to shine. Y'all low Khafra next in line. Egypt, watch out, the world is mine. I had a little king to my father's Giza. I had the Sphinx, which made it through rough times. His nose broke off in 1379. Besides the Sphinx, my life was fine. I adopted a boy and had about 4 wives. Now my rap is done. I know that wasn't a lot of information, and it's pretty lame. I had the shortest reign. But next up is a really cool pharaoh. He's really cool.
He's really cool.
He's really cool. Ha ha ha! Hatshepsut!
In Egypt are the raised making Nubians redder with blood stains.
Hatshepsut.
And I'm never gonna stop until I make a drop, stealing land and territory.
Hatshepsut!
I was more interested in ensuring economic prosperity and building restoring monuments throughout Egypt than conquering new territory.
Hatshepsut!
Hatshepsut, you're the best, man.
Thanks, guys, but something's been on my mind lately.
What is it, man?
Promise me you won't hurl. I'm like a girl.
You guys, I think I'm like good, fan.
You know what? Why can you only stand for a man? What's wrong with having a woman command? Well, guess what? I won't stand for this nonsense. The one who charges me. And I'm in command, and you take the man from Hatshepsut, or you can leave Egypt, and the Nubians will probably kill you. Because I'm the only one you got. I'm a pharaoh, and you're not. And if you don't know, now you know, Mrs. Green. Women's rights, that's my theme. Ancient Egypt, I own that. Men's rights, I postpone that. So men, you could sit down because a woman is running this show now.
Point it to me.